Kara here with a layout process. I know I said I wasn't going to do them anymore, but I felt the itch to film for you guys, and so here is my layout. So I'm starting out with this butterfly punch, and I got this at Tuesday morning, and it was like $4 or something, and I don't have a butterfly punch. I don't have any size butterfly punch, so I was like, hey, $4, that's a pretty good deal. I had never tried one of these, like, you can place it anywhere in the paper type of punches. I don't know what you would call that, but I had never tried one of these before, so I was like, oh, that'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. And now that I've tried it, I don't like them. I would prefer a regular, like, squeeze punch. It would be a lot easier to maneuver because I can get the same effect with my Cricut as I got with this punch. So being able to place it anywhere on a 12 by 12 paper isn't really a benefit to me, but it worked for this layout. Like I said, I could have gotten the same effect with my Cricut, but I wanted to try this punch out, so here it is. So what I did, or let's start with the picture. So we went to the San Antonio Zoo recently, and they have this exhibit right now where they have all these giant animatronic bugs everywhere in the zoo. So there's like bumblebees and ants and ladybugs, and there was this butterfly. And my son Jonathan, he just loves butterflies. He calls them Bunnaflies, and he calls like bumblebees or bunnabees. So I don't know, it's just cute. He calls them Bunnaflies, so we call them Bunnaflies in our house. And so he saw this giant Bunnafly. I'm going to probably say that the entire layout or entire process video. Sorry. So we saw this giant butterfly, and he was kind of freaked out by it because it was so big. But he said to me, like in this whisper, like he was so excited. He goes, "Look at that Bunnafly." And he was just so excited to see this giant butterfly. So I took a picture of him kind of like hesitantly walking around the butterfly. So that's what the picture's of. And I thought it'd be really cute to scrap this picture and to do this kind of layout with butterflies. So I got the punch. I thought it'd be perfect for this layout, and so that's what I'm doing. So I punched out in kind of the pattern that I wanted, and then I took this 6x6 Amy Tangerine paper pad that I also got at Tuesday morning recently, and I thought the colors kind of worked perfectly because Jonathan's wearing like a blue shirt, he's got red pants on, there's like green, leaves and stuff in the background where the butterfly is, and then the butterfly has all sorts of colors like orange and yellow, so it's kind of a very colorful picture. So I wanted a very colorful paper pad to go with it. So I'm backing all of the butterflies with a couple different papers from that pad, and then and really no rhyme or reason to why I chose the papers, just ones I thought were pretty, I guess. And then after I'm done backing these, I decided to do a little bit of hand stitching. So I'm going to flip this back over, and then I'm going to punch all around each of the butterflies with my piercing tool. Oh, and Jonathan wanted to come check out what I was doing, and he told me, he pointed out all the Bunnaflies on my paper. So really likes butterflies, that guy. There's this cute little hand. So I'm just poking out, or paper piercing around all of my butterflies, and then I'm going to go ahead and stitch around all of those with some white thread. Originally, what I had wanted to do is find colors that matched the colors of the paper, so like pink thread around the pink, red thread around the red, so on and so forth. But my thread is packed up in a box, which is in a storage unit right now, and it was mistakenly put there by somebody. I'm not going to name names, but I need to go get it out before I'm able to use all of my threads. So the only thread that I have actually in my apartment, in my craft space, is a couple a couple colors that I picked out for my travel kit. So I have like white and red and teal and yellow, I think, and that might be everything. So I didn't think that it would work for this because I wanted each color to match. So I would have been able to use like the yellow and the red maybe, but that would have been about it. So now that I have all my stitching completed, and I had done this in 2 days. So the first day I done the punching, the backing, and the stitching, and then the next day I came back to finish it off. And really combined time that it took me to do this, not counting the stitching, was less than 30 minutes. So it was a really quick layout besides the stitching. So I pulled out this ephemera pack. This is the Happy Place, Dear Lizzie Happy Place. Is that a thing? I hope so. Anyways, I pulled out that ephemera pack, and I really like the florals in that ephemera pack because they're very tropical, and I thought it kind of went with the feel of this picture. So I pulled out all of the florals and the leaves, and I thought it worked really well with this picture. And then kind of layer up the picture with those ephemera pieces. I also saved all of the like the extra butterflies I punched out. I saved all of those. I was going to try and do kind of like a mixed media thing with the butterflies, but my mixed media supplies are in that box with my thread. So that's in storage as well. So I worked with what I had. So I decided to just put them down white, the way that they are. And I actually really like the way it came out because it adds a very subtle touch and it doesn't make it look too busy. It adds a little bit of dimension and shadow without completely overpowering the page. So I thought it worked out nicely. So I put a piece of floral paper behind the photo just to kind of look like the butterflies were like coming out of a big bunch of flowers. And again, that's just from the Amy Tangerine 6x6 paper pad that I'm using. I wanted to add some foam behind my picture, but again, that's in that box. Yeah, I really need to make it to the storage unit to get that stuff out. Anyways, I'm going to start doing a couple little clusters. So over in this corner, I layer up some of these ephemera pieces, and then I had this little like awesome banner. It actually says awesome on it, and it already had foam on the back of it. So this is the only piece on the page that has foam on it. But it was just like sitting on my desk, and I was like, oh, that would be cute right there. So I just threw it on. And then the little cut apart that's being layered up on these florals, it says love this dude, and then it has a little arrow pointing. And I thought that would be cute to just put kind of to the side of this photo. So just like pointing at Jonathan to show that I do love him, and I think it's super cute that he is into butterflies. So I'm just going to layer that up right there. But once I put it down, I realized that it kind of covers up a lot of that teal flower, and I want more of that showing. So I'm just kind of rearrange that so more of it is showing here. Then I feel like it needs a little bit more. I was going to use these flowers that were in this Recollections ephemera pack. And there was like a pink and a green and a teal, and they kind of matched, but it just didn't look right next to the other flowers. So I decided just to keep it all from the same ephemera pack. And so I cut up this one that had like these 3 white and pink flowers, and I just cut those kind of in half so I could have 1 flower on one side and then 2 on the other. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue down my Bunnaflies, and I just wanted them kind of randomly on the page. There wasn't really any rhyme or reason to, why I had them facing a certain way. I just wanted it to look like they were just kind of emerging from that bunch of flowers on the bottom. I thought it needed a little bit more to those butterflies, so I have this sticker pack, and this was I don't know what this from. It's just a random sticker pack I got from the American Crafts Warehouse, and it's like kind of like summertime feel to it. It's got like watermelons and cherries and strawberries, and then like some random little things on there. And I really like the trend right now with the, like the kind of rainbow trend where people put, all matching ephemera pieces and embellishments on one color and then the next color down. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, really into that trend right now. And so I kind of wanted to do that same feel with these butterflies. So I layered up stickers that went with the color scheme of the butterflies. So like I put a blue sticker on the blue butterfly, a pink sticker on the pink butterfly, so on and so forth. I also had this Amy Tangerine puffy sticker pack, and I just kept doing the same thing. So some of the butterflies got more stickers than the other butterflies. And then like the ones that are multicolored, I just basically chose whatever colors I wanted because they had all the colors in the butterfly. So like the top one got a pink sticker and a blue sticker because it's got pink and blue polka dots. And then I felt like it still needed a little bit something extra, so I pulled out these sequin stickers, and I was gonna do like almost like a trail behind the butterfly, and then I thought it was like that would be way too busy if I did that for every single butterfly on the page. It would be covered in sequins, literally covered in sequins. So I was like, nope, let's just put them, kind of random places throughout the page to just kind of add a little bit of additional detail to the page. So that's all I'm doing here is just kind of finishing off the page with some sequins. And then I thought to myself, you know what? Still not enough. So I decide to bring out my Heidi Swap Color Shine. I have gold, pink, orange, yellow, green, and blue. I don't know what the actual colors are called, but those are the colors that I have. And so I decided to bring out the pink, the yellow, the green, and the blue, and I basically did splatters around each color of butterfly. So the pink butterfly got pink splatters, the yellow butterfly got yellow splatters, going with the rainbow thing. So that will pretty much finish off my layout. Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought it did, and then I sat and looked at it for a minute, and I was like, I feel like it's missing something. And you're probably thinking, it's missing a title, Kira. It's missing journaling. And you would be right on both counts. But I do not add a title and I do not add journaling. What I do add is this little speech bubble that came in, I believe it was the Recollections Ephemera pack that I got from the American Crafts Warehouse. So this little speech bubble, it's got a little heart on it too. And I thought it was really cute. And since the whole page was about how Jonathan said, look at that Bunnafly, I thought that I would just write that on the speech bubble and then just stick it right on the picture to show that that's what he said. And it kind of served its purpose as a title and a journaling. I didn't feel like it really needed anything more than that. So that's all I did, and that will finish off my page. And I'll have some close-ups here at the end. I hope you like this, and hopefully this will get me back on track to filming more process videos, and I will see you guys soon. Talk to you later. Bye.